In this week's episode, I want to show you how good hand positioning can help you minimize frustration when you're jumping rope. Alright, we find that especially in the early stages of your jump rope training, when you're just getting started, frustration is normal. It's natural, you're going to make a lot of mistakes, you're going to get frustrated. Alright, but there are a few things that you can do to help you minimize those mistakes and keep frustration at the minimum. Okay, so one of those things is good hand positioning. Alright, and before we dive into this week's topic of hand positioning, I encourage you, check out last week's video where we talk about the intricacies of jump rope sizing, because the topics we discussed there, they're closely tied to what we're going to talk about here. So what does good hand positioning look like? And how does it help you minimize mistakes? Alright, so the way we like to look at it is, if you're going to stand, imagine you have strings coming just out of your hips, alright? So you're going to grab the string on both ends, and you're just going to slide your hands in and out, alright? And you're going to find that comfort zone. For me, it's about a foot from my hip, alright? That's where my hands feel comfortable, and that's my ideal hand positioning, alright? And what you'll notice what this does is it pushes your shoulders back, it keeps your elbows back, and that's just good jump rope posture, alright? So this is what we consider good hand positioning, alright? Now, the problem that we see a lot of people make is when they start jumping rope, okay, what they're going to do is they're going to start moving their hands either too far forward, which causes the rope to strike the ground too far in front and then bounce back into the heels, or we see jumpers moving their hands too far back, which essentially causes the jump rope to catch on the toes. Alright, so by keeping your hands along that string, alright, remember that string, always keep your hands along that string, okay, you help the rope, or you allow the rope to strike just about a foot, maybe a little bit less in front of your toes, which is the ideal spot you want to aim for. So that's it for this week's episode. I hope you enjoyed the tip, and I encourage you to grab your jump rope and start experimenting with different hand positions, alright? Go ahead and try holding your hands too far forward. Try holding your hands too far back. See how your hand positioning is going to determine where the jump rope strikes the ground. Okay, because that's all it's about. You want to aim for that perfect spot in front of you. All right. So experiment with different hand positions. See what feels comfortable, what feels natural, what feels unnatural, and then when you kind of get a feel for that, find that string. All right. Get that right hand positioning and down, and then feel the difference, all right? So what this is going to do, it's going to help you make your jump rope training more efficient. You're going to minimize mistakes, you're going to minimize frustration, and you're going to start getting more out of your jump rope training.